As we begin to regather as a church for worship, the question arises, how did we determine the capacity for the amount of people to be in our worship services? Well, that requires some math. We have approximately 18,000 square feet of available space in our worship and overflow areas. The code standard for churches is 15 square feet per person. So, you take 18,000 square feet and divide that by 15 square feet per person, and you get an occupancy of 1,200 people. The most recent health and safety guidelines recommend that churches allow 50% of their capacity into the church building at one time. 50% of 1,200 is 600. Now that seemed like a lot of folks to have in one space at one time, given our current circumstance. So, we decided to have two services. By having 600 people divided into two services, we have 300 people per service. But our goal is to have less than 200 per service. So that leaves us at less than 15% capacity per service, with our seating spaced out 6 to 12 feet apart. Now, understand that these are temporary measures that we are taking to ensure the safety of our church members, guests, and our larger community. It is our prayer in the coming months that these safety measures will no longer be necessary. And so why are we aiming to be under the recommended guidelines? Well, we want to allow space for as many folks to come and hear the gospel and experience the fellowship of the church as possible. Aiming for this goal allows us to have significantly more space for guests. Also, we want to encourage those who have concerns about their health or the health of others. We don't want someone in our worship service worrying about whether or not they're being safe. At the end of the day, our hope is to reach the most people with the good news of Jesus Christ.